Hello everyone, welcome back to your guru. So today in this video we are going to talk about the myths related to SSB and I am going to solve all of them. I am going to tell you what all are they. So the first one is you need to know a lot of GK and current affairs to get selected. So basically most of the candidates have this thing in mind that when they are going for interview they need to prepare a lot of GK. Don't worry, they aren't going to ask you a lot of GK. A little bit of brush up about the current affairs and other related informations of defense and all is more than enough. So you need not know a lot of GK. So it's not like you're preparing for IAS exam. Here they only check whether you are thorough with the current affairs, whether you are thorough with what's happening you and around the world. So if you know that much, that's enough. You need not know a huge amount of GK and current affairs to get selected. Then you need to be a candidate of exemplary physical fitness. This is not always true. If you check the candidates who get recommended in SSB, sometimes you get to find a very lot of candidates who are fat, who have got tummy, and also a lot of candidates who are not physically fit, who are lean. So this is not a criteria for getting selection, exemplary physical fitness. So if you're not physically well built and strong also, you can clearly get selected for SSB. That's what in SSB what they're checking is not your physical fitness but the kind of your qualities that you have, the 15 OLQs that they're searching for. So if you have those, physical fitness does not matter. You can develop physical fitness, they can teach you physical fitness when you join NDA or for that matter when you join any defense academy. If you clear SSB, then you are an officer. So take this thing out of your mind. If you clear SSB, you are an officer. This is not true, because after SSB you have your medicals and you have your merit list. So take for example your name comes in the merit list, but if you are not cleared your medicals, then you are not going to be an officer. Means you are not going to join the defense academies and you will not be commissioned as an officer. And also if you clear your medicals but if your name does not come in the merit list, means if you are very low in the merit, then also you are not an officer. So what I like to tell you by this is, don't leave everything if you are cleared at SSB. Continue with the other things which you are doing, because just clearing SSB does not mean that you will get a bird to be an officer. You need to clear your medicals and also you need to come in the merit list to be an officer. So also keep this thing in mind. And repeaters have less chances of selection. This is absolutely false. Many a times the number of repeaters getting selected is more than the number of freshers. Equal importance is given for both repeaters and freshers. In fact, they look at repeaters more because they have already appeared the SSB once or twice and they know the process of SSB, so they expect more out of them. So don't think that repeaters have less chances of selection. And if you're already a recommended candidate, then you'll easily get selected. Take this thing out of your mind. They see you from the beginning itself. So think that you got recommended twice in the past and next time you're coming for SSB and you don't perform well, you will not be recommended. You will be straight away rejected. So SSB is what you perform on the ground there. They don't see your past records and recommend you. They see what you are doing on the ground, what you are able to show in front of the officers. That only they see, that only they can understand. So if you are recommended in the past and if you think that you will get recommended now without doing anything, then it's completely wrong. You must take this thing out of your head. And you must have participated in a lot of co-curricular activities. This is also not exactly true. If you have participated, then it's very well and good. But if you are not participated, that does not mean that you will not get selected. If you take public schools hardly have any curricular activities. Some of the public schools, a very good high level public schools might be having co-curricular activities. But you take of the normal level public schools where students prepare for JEE and all, they hardly have any kind of co-curricular activities. But many number of students get selected from those public schools also. So what that means is that you need not participate in so many co-curricular activities. If you have participated in a few and if you have got good qualities, then you will surely get selected. And this thing, if you get called a lot of times during the command task, then you will surely get selected. So what candidates might be thinking is many of the students have liked him, so he'll have the mingling ability and all. This might be true for a partial extent, but don't think that if you are called for the highest number of times, you will surely get selected. Take that thing out of your head. Then you finish a lot of obstacles, then you get selected. This is also not true. Like the situation that comes for the fat guys, right, or those who are little bit tummy and not physically fit. So if they don't do that also, then many of them have got selected. What they check is not your physical fitness, is your courage, your determination to do things. And another thing, you're constantly under observation for 24/7 by the other staff. So keep this thing out of your head. You are being tested only in the GTO grounds when you're going for an interview or for the psychologist test. All the other times you are not tested. The other Jawans and the soldiers who are there, they are not there for testing you. They are there for helping you with the other course and other stuff. So chill maro. Like, don't get too serious in SSB. Enjoy sometimes when you are in the barracks and billets. Take my words, SSB is like a trip most of the times. If some get selected and some don't get selected, you have to take good memories from SSB. That's the thing. And that's what, if you don't take SSB seriously, then you don't get selected. And many of the times the candidates who tell, no yaar, mera nahi hoga, I'll not get selected. Most of the times it's those candidates, those who get selected, and they are the one who are the most chill type, the most chill type in the group. So don't think that you have to take SSB seriously, you have to be very serious throughout the testing, you should perform very seriously. No, it's test of your personal abilities. So whether you're serious or non-serious, what is inside you will surely come out. You need not be very serious, concentrated, full sharp eyes, focused to do that thing. And if you're from a military school, sainik school or RIMC, then you will get preference. That's also not true. If you take for example the number of candidates, 350, around 350, 400 join the National Defence Academy every time. The number of the civilians joining is more than the number of the schools, cadets from these military schools, sainik schools joining. So they are not given preference. Just try to understand that. Should not tell that you have taken coaching to the interviewing officer. That's completely, he'll surely catch you out. If you have taken coaching, they'll surely come to know by the kind of answers they take you. And it's not wrong to take coaching. Now most of the people who are attending SSB are taking coaching. So there's nothing wrong in telling that you have taken coaching. And if you do very well in the GTO task, then you'll surely get selected. Because what happens is, most of the candidates, what is visible is your GTO task. Nobody sees what you have done in the interview. Your friends, I mean to say your batchmate, your friends. They see only what you have done in the GTO. They don't see what you have done in the interview, and they don't see what you have done in the psychology tasks. So when others tell you that, oh, you have done very well in the GTO task, you'll surely get selected, don't take it for granted. The other two tests also equally matter. They are also equally important. So all the three tests have equal importance and weightage. If you have done well in one and if you have not done well in the other two, then it's sure that you won't get selected. So give equal importance and weightage to all of them, and don't go high in air. हवा में मत उड़ना कि आपने एक में अच्छा किया और दूसरे में आपने GTO में अच्छा किया तो आप श्योरली सेलेक्ट हो जाएंगे, वैसा नहीं होगा. So that's it. It's me, your Guru Prasad. We are signing off. If you want to any other different kind of content, let me know in the comment section below. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.